Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. This is going to be a clacky stream. So I don't have any noise reduction. But there we are. And is it just me or is my camera off on a weird angle? Yeah, I'm just not touching it. Alright, let's source generate. Take it away, Dave. Hey, Lachlan, how's it going? Welcome. Alright, so here's the plan. At the end of last night's stream, we actually got this little testbed thing to work, which was great. See, it does a thing. And I worked out that if I use .NET Watch, I can get, like, possibly productivity. So let's do that. We're gonna ramp up the speed here on this source generation rubbish, because slogging through with this, wherever it is, this debugger.launch, which is comment, oh, maybe I removed it. That debugger.launch thing, horrible, 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 horrible. Hello, everybody. Mitch, you're here twice. Thank you. Thank you for surrounding us. See, so now, watch this. Let me pin this. So with .NET Watch, this is outputting what the console app runs. So if I tweak this now, let's go, I don't know, return default, and we'll just add a comment. As soon as I save, that .NET Watch should, yeah, it works. It's working. And it should now output. Geez, it's a bit slow. There you go. So how's that for an inner loop? The other thing I did today is I did this source generator. No, not that. Not that at all. Source generator. There's so much in my life that I just expect the history bar in Edge to have what I want, that I don't actually know. I never bookmark anything. I just try and remember how I found it the first time. Somewhere in here is a link to a cookbook. A set of samples, that's what I want. I was looking through this set of samples because two things occurred to me. I remembered that this auto notify one, this generates an attribute and then it inserts it and then it finds the attribute. And that's what we're doing here. We're generating this method and then we have all of this code which finds it. And if you look at their sample here, so they're creating a new compilation, which we're doing, thank you Scott. And then to find their symbol, they're doing that, which is kind of funny. And then they do something. Oh, they have a receiver. They have a receiver to check, but here they're checking for the attributes. But anyway, compilation.getType by metadata name. So that's number one thing we want to do. Actually, let's also do this. Oh, and I like this to do. We should allow this to be better. I agree. Let's just copy this code. So, which is essentially this code, right? I'm gonna give myself some more space here. So we have a compilation, syntax trees, yep, and then we create a new compilation from that compilation, and we're adding stub. And we'll just do that. That's not happy. We'll do that. Okay. So cool. So we've done that. So now what we do is, might leave that. So we go thing to find equals compilation. Oh, compilation, and this is get type by metadata name, and then we just type in di.serviceLocator, and so this should be this. Make sense? Cool. So move that out of the way. So now we go through all the trees, we get the semantic model, we get all the invocations, And so with our invocation, we're just getting the symbol info. So we can do this a bit simpler too. So we can go so of type, then we can go where, no. Oh no, I don't want where, I want let. Which means I have to convert to a link query. Sure, let's convert to a link query. From I in that let symbol equal this being I, this being this, where symbol is a null, and then where symbol dot containing type equals our thing to find. And then we want to select, what's wrong with that? Oh, compare symbols correctly. Yes, let's do that. So then we want to select oh, what's wrong with that? Operator question mark cannot be applied. Oh, is it a struct? No, actually what we want to do is we want to get it as a method symbol anyway. So that's that. That filters out the null, so that's the is. That now we select, yeah, so we select the symbols return types original definition as I named type symbol. Okay, so this should be all of the types that we want to find. So this is actually types to create, and we can go through types to create, and we can just call generate on it. Okay, and we want this. And look, it's already running. Oh, it's so good. So I think this should work, maybe, although this is probably going to output the stub and then it'll run again because I think I did it twice. It worked. Cool. So this is much simpler code, which is nice. Okay, so then now, the other thing I found in this little thing, you do link like that. I sometimes do. I found in here, what did I search for? I think I searched here for global namespace to check if that was the right thing. And I found this symbol isn't semantic, which is, but this FAQ, I really like this. The first thing, no, not the first thing, but one of the things in this FAQ, where is it? I'm just going to scroll for a bit. Sorry for your eyes. Find, yes, find implementation for interface member. No, that's not it. Get interface, no. It was somewhere. See, I really need to write this stuff down. There was a sample in here that does like exactly what I need to do, which is like find calls to this method or something. Maybe that's it. Any reason why you prefer that to lambda link? So the only reason I did that with link query link is the let, which you can't easily do with lambda style. If you pop this into a like Sharplab and see what it does with the let there, it's just crazy. Well, you can actually see it. Maybe, yeah. So it's created a new anonymous type there, which is the invocation and the method symbol. So it's tacked this on. So it's created a tuple, an anonymous type that includes both those things. So that's just ugly code to write. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I've never tried. All right, hang on, I gotta find this. Wait a minute. There's a link to it in this other window over here. 2 seconds, I will find. I'm in the wrong channel. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, line 342. Line 342. Does Control G not work in... Wow, doesn't work in GitHub. Okay, we'll just scroll. Line 342. Here it is. Find all invocations of method, right? That's exactly what we want. So we have a compilation. Yeah, so this does it from a method declaration, but this thing here... Yeah, so this is what I think this is what I've just accidentally written. Basically, get all the invocations, and then this goes where the symbol info.symbol equals the method. Yeah, okay, so that's basically what I've done, but then I've gone one step further and selected it as well. But anyway, so apparently if you ever want to do anything, check out this FAQ. It's really long and probably has good stuff in it. Alright, awesome. So this is working fast in a loop. The thing we need to do now is I want this to say main page, right? I want this to be the real thing. So that would be trains.net.comment.mainpage, and I don't need this. Random question: if you have a list and you want to pull the first item out of it, do you use index 0 or do you add link and use first? So if you have a list and you know it's a list, non-enumerable, yeah, I would just use square bracket 0. I don't like first much, or single. I hate single by default, but I don't really like first, because first, every time you use first, if there's more than, no wait, if there's not one, yeah, it throws an exception, but the exception doesn't mean anything. So I would rather do first or default, check for null, and then manually throw my exception, which says, you know, hey, you don't have a whatever, and I expected one, rather than, oh, like, what's the exception? It's like enumeration yielded no results. It's like, that doesn't help me at all. But yeah, no, if you've got a strongly typed list, I just use the indexer. It's faster. Okay, so we want comment main page. So now this compilation is going to fail. So we want to, let's spruce up our test beds a bit here. Let's get our diagnostics, and actually I'm going to go I guess I need link. Severity is an error. All of my lists only have one item. Well, yes, making them not a list might be the other way to go. So if there are any diagnostics, then let's go errors. You know what? Let's be lazy. Hopefully the clacking is not too bad. Not that there's much I can do about it if it is. Sorry. Will that automatically toString if I do that? Let's find out. So this should now not compile because I haven't referenced trains.net.comment. Oh wait, no it does. Ah, there we are. Name DI does not exist. No says comment. Okay, awesome. And then let's add in. Keyboard clacking sounds like trains. Well, there you go. It's on brand. Should we get really fancy? Let's get really fancy. Get some proper headers in there. I guess we don't need the output if it doesn't compile, but let's leave it. Alright, so now we need to reference some stuff, which is pretty much the world. Let's reference that and reference that. We probably don't actually need to reference everything because I think everything will come with it for free. But, well, just for fun. Reference that, reference that, and reference that. I'm not going to reference comment. I hope that works. So what this is doing, and this is code I wrote ages ago and just copied, is just getting all the referenced assemblies. So the funny thing is about .NET, so if I save this now, right, in theory this should work because I've just referenced Comet, but what you'll find is it still gets the same error. So even though I've referenced the assemblies, because I haven't used them, they're not loaded and therefore they don't show up in this. So the two options there is I can use them by literally going, you know, igame equals null or something. Just use them, or I can just do this because I know what I want. So metadata reference create from file. So I'm just copying this line here, and then now we can just go igame and add a using for that. Actually, let's not add a using. Let's keep it neater. .assembly dot assembly. Come on. Delegation. All right. So what do we got? We got rendering. We got rendering.skia.lu. We've got engine dot. Yeah, that'll do. I don't care. Comet and I guess the main thing is just called trains. Cool. So now this should compile, I think. Guess not. Nice, the errors are red now. Why is that? Rendering does not exist. Oh, hang on, no, wait, that's not my errors, that's actual errors. That's weird. So .NET Watch couldn't compile this project, but Visual Studio can. Oh, there's a bug. Did you see that? That file wasn't marked dirty before, but it is now. I hadn't saved the project file because when I dragged, it doesn't actually modify the file. There's a bug. That bug would have been assigned to me about 3 weeks ago. Now it's not. I shouldn't laugh. Actually, wait, maybe I fixed that one. Yeah, anyway. Okay, we're now getting things. Main window name DI. That's interesting. So this isn't running the source generator. Let's just comment that out for now. Worry about that later. That's probably a .NET SDK versioning thing on my machine. Oh, look at that! It even ran it. Oh no! I just got a calendar reminder to set my alarm for tomorrow morning, so I have a meeting at 6. You know what the worst part is? I never sleep on a night when I'm streamed because I'm so wired afterwards. Oh dear. Hey, look at that. Look at all of that output. It found things. Look at that. It found main page. It found game. It found game board. It found layout. That like seems almost too easy. Okay, so now this is interesting. Errors. The Navinos DI does not exist in the current context. So this is our errors. Ah, no, okay, this one I expect. So this one is because we haven't got DI, but we're about to call the source generator to create it. So there you go. I changed the team. I changed which team I was on. I didn't change the team. Well, I guess I changed it by, I mutated it. I moved teams. I was in charge of project file editing before, but, well, I mean, maybe I still am, I don't know. I could still be assigned work. Okay, so I kind of want to do... So let's go where the severity is an error. And let's be dodgy. And where... let's just go message. Oh, I don't actually know how to work with diagnostics. Descriptor? Provide the description, sure. Let's see if... Oh no! Control C quit .NET Watch. I want a copy. Can I right click? Ah, no. Oh, good. Still copied. Okay. All right, let's see if that works. I'm gonna run .NET Watch again. Is descriptor not a string? Oh, it's not. Description. There we go. No? Is that not a string? Oh my god, that's a localizable string. Oh my goodness me. Toostring! Control C is quit and copy. Yeah, apparently in the terminal inside Visual Studio it is. Okay, now what's happening? Nothing? Is it running? Expected bracket. Fair enough. Okay, so actually what I want then here, so from this generate method, I want to also look at this compilation, because if that one fails, although that one's not going to fail, because this is a static thing. Okay, so this worked. Type name services, yeah, that's okay. All right, so this worked, awesome. All right, let's leave it like that. Now, so what are we doing here? We're getting back the string. So in this test bed, we're not adding it to the compilation, so we'll want to do that too. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? So we need to... Okay. I'm just going to output some more text here just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Welcome back, Chicken Sandwich. Thank you for naming a train. So we are looking for implementations of type to create, and we are found real type, and that's going to output that, so we don't do that. Okay, so let's just indent that. Meanwhile, I will create a train name as per the social contract. And in fact, I'm going to commit it before I forget. Surprisingly hard to type that. There was a lot of conscious effort to type that for. Thank you very much. Okay, that didn't work. Oh no, wait. I'd scrolled up. We're running. These errors are going. Hey, look at that. Alright, awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, so we're looking for a main page. We found a main page. And that's our entry point. So that one's special as well. Looking for a game, finding a... Okay, awesome. So the type discovery is actually working pretty well. It's a little ugly, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So let's fix up our actual generation then. Types to create. Okay, so types to create is the list of everything we want in our generated output, which is good. I'm just thinking what I want this to look like in the end. Basically, I kind of want the first half of this and then the last half, and then if there's nothing to do, we generate this return default. Oh no, because we know we need that stub anyway, don't we? Yeah, okay. So we always need the stub. No, right, okay. The stub doesn't get added to the actual compilation though, so that's okay. All right, so what we can do down here is we need to basically just create a list. I think generating this string is probably silly, but maybe we'll leave that for the you know, the diagnostics type stuff. So what I want, I'm gonna go. This is clean this up a bit. Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do is I want a list of. Is it a list? It's kind of a dictionary. What I want is a list of the types that we're being asked to create, and then from there I want to dig in to something else. Maybe it's just a new class. I want a list of let's go service, why not? So I want a list of service, and I want to add in a new service for this type. And then what I want to do is I want to add in here, I want to add in all of the rest of the stuff that's needed for that. I think that makes sense. So let's generate a class to do that. We'll generate a constructor with fields. Thank you very much. Oh, can we go add a parameter? No, we can't. That's okay. Service, and we pass that along to here. Okay, so to create a service, now this is interesting. This is interesting. So to create a service, I need to do this, but then I need its dependencies, which will always also come through here. Maybe I need to restructure this code. Someone just mentioned me on Slack. I have been volunteered to do a talk. It is entitled Anything Goes, apparently. Sure. Hang on a second. I'm happy to do anything goes, but can someone... There we are. I do work best on direction. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so we're looking to create a type, and real type is our real type. So service dot, let's call it implementation type is real type. I think you can talk about anything you like. Yeah, I'm more than happy to talk about anything I like. I just can't come up with the idea. So what I said was I'm happy to do anything goes, but can someone tell me what anything is, either now or on the night is fine. I'm pretty sure I can wing it, but someone give me a topic. Okay, so now we know. So we know how to. We know we asked for our service, and we know what we need to implement it. And then really, that implementation should maybe be a service itself, because we're going to need to add all of these dependencies in here, aren't we? Let's see what this looks like. All right, let's output some code. So we want this. Let's just append that. When not to use link. I'm not that opinionated about link. I love link. I wrote a link provider once. It's easily one of the most fun things I've ever done. All right, so we know that this method is going to be called for a specific value of t. I was quoting myself. I can talk about anything. Okay, so we know we're going to get a service of t, and we're going to go through all of our services, and we are going to go class builder.append. So if type of t equals type of that plus service dot I need the type that I passed into the constructor. Type to create, yes. Let's do a name type symbol. Let's just call it type. underscore. What's wrong with that? Add this. Okay. Alright, so back to here. Is this thing constantly... This thing is constantly going, isn't it? Why is it doing that? I'm not saving these files, am I? Maybe I am. Right, so if it's the type we want, another bracket, do that, append a line which is a brace, append a line which is, so let's just go return new, and a close brace. Let's see what that looks like. And then we need to append 1, 2, 3 closing braces. There we go. Generated code's allowed to look ugly, right? Not all codes pass return a value. Awesome. Correct. That's okay. We can just add in return null. No, what is it? Default, because otherwise it complains about not being able to convert to null. Oh, and it helps if you spell default right. Hey, thank you for following Mystic Soda. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying. Come on, source generate. Generate that source. Needs more verbs. Needs more verbs. Alright, look at that, it worked. So if T is a main page, then return a new list of objects. Okay, that's alright. That worked. It compiled. It's very ugly. When not to use link. Simple. When you need efficiency of performance. Correct. Correct. I did a whole talk on that, kind of, once upon a time, back when I did talks of things. Alright, let's make that a bit nicer, because this does look kind of hilarious. Do you know what I want? I want indentation to be better. I am so tempted to just go off right now and write a disposable block that does braces and indentation for me, but chuck a switch expression in there. Oh, you know. Look, I could, but let's not worry about efficiency. Actually, story time. Back in the day, I wrote a lot of code that was generated, or rather I wrote the templates for them, and I pretty much never use switch expressions because if statements like this were faster, and so I just unrolled all this stuff into these huge if statements. Why is it constantly running? I just unrolled all this stuff into huge if statements because it was faster, and because who cares what the generated code looks like? I don't know. Each their own. Okay, so obviously this is wrong. I am passing in the same service constantly. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is going to be the last up. Okay. Alright, so we know that we're finding main page. We're implementing it in this case with main page. Now we're going to go through and find its dependencies. Its constructors. So, I have no idea what I'm going to do here, but let's just... think about this. I kind of want to do this. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I deleted a brace. I kind of want to do this here and say, well, I need one of these to be passed in. But then I do need... Yeah, no, this does need to be re-entrant. So I guess I just create a new service here, right? Implementation type is this, and I basically go service dot... No, wait, because I need to add... Oh, this is really annoying. Do I want this method, this generate method, to return things. If it returned all of the types it found, or the services it found, that might work. Basically call this entire function again for all params. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm doing, but I need to add things into this service, but I also need each one of these to be a new service. Otherwise, this is going to get overridden. So actually, the service needs to be created in here. Ah, that's what it is. Where are we? Up here. This needs to happen inside that method. That's what it is. I think. Yeah, that makes sense. So now we can add a new service. We set its implementation type, and now instead of passing in services, we go service dot constructor arguments is a new list of services, and that's what we pass into here, I think. Although Link is performant and very optimized, it's nowhere near performance-wise compared if you hand-coded the same functions expression yourself. Correct. Service does not contain, yes it does. While we're waiting for this to build, let's see, what are we doing? We go to OneDrive, Talks, Performance, sure. Oh, I don't have the pictures. Hang on. Let me see if I can find the pictures. Nope, can't find them. Anyway, got some slides in there that prove your point. Okay, constructor, are you still going? Hello, I added oh, I did. .NET Watch. I added it, but I didn't save that file. Is uninitialized. Sure. I'm saving these leaked tidbits of information. And no, I'm not a nerd, I'm actually a noob software developer. Well, you're sounding pretty good if you know about, as long as you know when to use a link, that's all that matters. It's not bad, it's not good, you just have to know when, so you don't sound like much of a noob. That's awesome. Okay, so that's main page, excellent. But now, of course, we need to construct it. Okay. And we don't want to just construct it. Well, so this is easy enough. But this is not going to work because this and this needs to be recursive, and it needs to not create, like, these are all supposed to be singletons. Mostly. Actually, they're not all supposed to be single. Okay. Do we want to do the singleton thing now? Service dot, no, was it transient equals, and this is, I've forgotten where I put the transient. Did I put it on the implementation or the interface? What's a DI system? A DI system. So DI is dependency injection. Pardon me, dependency injection. It's on the interface. Cool. So what we're going to end up with, you know what dependency injection is? Or should I keep talking? Can I get attributes? Yes. Get attributes dot any dot attribute class. Ooh, I could find the transient attribute. Transient attribute. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Cool. I will explain. So what we're doing, okay, we're doing this first. Transient attribute, and this is trains dot. I actually don't know where the transient attribute is. Cool. All right, so what's DI? So what DI is basically saying it's having each thing declare its dependencies. So game board, for example, to construct a game board, you need a layout and some storage and a timer. So you cannot create a game board without giving it the dependencies you need. And that's basically it. That is, strictly speaking, that's what DI is. What then people do is they use something called IOC containers to automatically construct a game board for them, because this is tedious to say. And what those IOC containers do is they go, well, you want an iTimer? I will go find an implementation of iTimer and I'll give you that. And I'll construct that and I'll inject whatever things it needs, etc., etc., etc. So what I'm doing is generating the code to do that. So if we look here, right? If someone calls get service and says, I would like a main page, this will give them a main page. And in here, it's going to fill in everything that main page needs. And if one of those things needs something, then it'll fill in that. So it's a way of allowing you to have classes that declare exactly what they need, but also make it easy to work with and not have to pass through 1,000 parameters every time you want to use something. So that's the transient attribute. We need that here as well, which is kind of annoying, but source generators aren't supposed to have state, so that's life. Transient attribute, we will now compare symbols correctly. I'm never not going to use that analyzer. And that should be a bool, hopefully. Hey, thank you Chicken Sandwich for following. Welcome in. I really like it for passing in loggers. Yes, loggers and all sorts of things. Okay, and we're going to save all because service doesn't contain something again. Alright, so he's transient. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. So all of these, or most of these, are singletons, which means we don't actually want to new anything up here. We want to do it once here as static. So we're going to do this. This is where I kind of miss T4 templates because they made this sort of thing really easy. Okay, so now we've got to loop through our services again. And we are going to go if the service is not transient. So I'm going to new it up here, which means we've got to give it a name. Cool. How should we do names? Do we want to randomly generated or deterministic? Let's go with deterministic and see how far we get. So we're going to have a private static service.type called underscore. Oh, well, let's go. You know what I should do? I should use interpolated strings more. I'm really bad at remembering that interpolated strings exist. We're going to say get variable name for service dot implementation type. No, type. So private static main page underscore main page equals new. Yeah, right. We'll start with this, but we need. This is where we need to do constructor magic now. But we will start with this as usual, and so then here we just go return that, which is actually really easy. Oh, that one's not an interpolated string. Now it is, and now I've got to work out how to close this string. I want a semicolon. Okay. Oh, I need a brace. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's make a get variable name function. It's a string. And this is return underscore plus type dot, yeah, blah, blah, blah. There's probably a helper in Roslyn that will do this. Actually, toCaml case. Is it public and will... No. Hey, thank you for following, Johanberg. Welcome to the club. Let's see. Roslyn. Let's see if the toCaml case method is public. See how lazy I can be. How do you find methods? I hate GitHub search. It's so annoying. String extensions. It's public. It's on an internal type. Never mind. Do it manually. Okay. To lower 0 plus type name. You know what? Why am I bothering? What was that I said? Generated code can be ugly. I think that should work. Let's find out. Using template strings. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really old, and I find it hard to learn new tricks. All right. That's still going. Whoa. Okay, what have we got? Trains main page underscore trains. That is ugly. Whew, she's ugly. Equals new main page. Awesome. And then we return it. Okay, cool. Now we need to do compiler stuff. Constructor stuff. And here, before I forget, if it's transient, we want to return a new one. Ah, now that's interesting. That means I want all this compiler stuff to be in a helper method, which makes a lot of sense, really, when you think about it. So, yeah, let's do that. We are going to call it get type construction, and yeah, we'll just pass in the whole service and do something here. Turn get type construction. Cool. And you know what? Actually, we're going to need. Are we going to need the rest of the services too? We might. Ah, now hang on. Now here's a problem. So no, we need to know what has already been constructed. So I need a new list here of services, which is going to be called fields. So after we append our fields, we add our service in, and then we pass in our fields into here. So this gets to use anything that was already constructed. Oh, but now I need to worry about ordering. And that's something I will deal with later. Haha! And by this time all the fields should be there. And I don't know why I press save then, because that's not going to compile. Alright. So, what are we doing? SB is the name of all string builders. And we are appending new. We are appending the service.implementation type. And we are appending an open bracket. And then try and call that? Arg in service constructor arguments. What's wrong with that? You want me to use a char? Excellent. I used to religiously go through and make things chars, and I'm glad that something else does. Okay, so now for each constructor argument, we need to get a type constructor. sb.append get type construction for our argument with our fields. And return. Okay. This should do too much but work, I think. Because obviously I'm not using fields yet. But let's just see what happens. Since we have this fast in loop, we don't need to think about things too much. We can do trial and error. Oh my goodness! Okay. I think this is working. So, new main page needs a game, which needs a game board, which needs a layout. Oh, I need a comma. Okay. See, there we go. We learned something. We're going to append a comma here. I might space these out as well. Okay, so that comma, and then it needs a file system storage, which takes an ASCII out serializer, which closes that. Oh, that's awesome. This is kind of working, but there's no fields. And this is just hilarious. We're going to deal with that later. Okay. Yeah, I should space this out. You know, actually what I really want to do is I want to indent this as well. Because you cannot read that. It does the commas, but you cannot read that. Also, layout? Is that a... I think that's generic. Oh no, it's not. Nice. Oh, wait. Huh. Does it have a constructor? Doesn't have a constructor. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's interesting. It works. Alright, let's make this a bit neater. So let's pass in an indentation. And so we're going to append line that, and then we're going to append line that, and we're going to append, no, let's append line this as well, and we're going to append our indent. And then we're going to pass in indent plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that might work. Maybe. No, we're still going. Oops, hang on. Char to string. What have we done? Oh, okay, append line doesn't take a char. Fine. Let's make this an append line as well. More spacing. Oh, dear. Mistakes upon mistakes. Go gadget. Do things. Come on, build, yay. That's a lot of spacing. Okay, my indent system did not work. Okay, main page, takes the game, it takes the game mode, takes the layout. Oh, I need to indent all this stuff. Alright, okay, that's alright. maybe I'll... should I get rid of the indent? No, I think I just need to put it on this indent there. That's already got one. And there. Wait, that's already got one? How did that get one? Oh, that comes from there. Oh, that's append line. All right, let's just... make it a bit neater. Need a string builder keeps track of braces so it can do the white space. Yes, that's what I was kind of implying before. Thinking in my head anyway was I could easily be distracted by creating a disposable thing. So you go using, you know, x equals new block and it indents and it does braces and whatever. I'm sure we'll get there eventually, but let's get the source generated right first. Okay, that looks a bit better. Look at that, lovely. Except for this, which is very spaced out. Maybe I don't need this on its own. No, I don't need a line there. I don't know. All right, let's reuse some fields, shall we? Oh no, hang on. This isn't going to work because service is a tree. So at this point, right. Is the format document code easy to include? It is, actually. It's very easy to include. Yes. So if you go syntax factory dot, was it object creation expression? And then you want to create a, maybe I should use this. So that'd be service dot implementation type. And the argument list, well, that's going to be the constructor, so we've got that. Anyway, you do all that, and then basically at the end, you go dot normalize whitespace, and you're done. Yeah. Anyway. No, okay, so I have a fundamental flaw here, in that my services is a tree, and I need to flatten this. Yeah, so this needs to be, I meant more the format fixing in VS, just run that over the string. Oh, yeah. You probably could. You could probably parse that as a syntax tree and do it, but yeah, anyway. All right, so what I need to do here is I need to do this, but I also need to go through all of the constructor arguments and generate fields for them, don't I? Yes, and then I need to do that in the right order. Okay. Let's extracto methodo. If you build a list of types as you discover them, then reverse is the order you need to be constructing. Yes, you were saying that the other thing. So the problem is here, I think, maybe. I don't have a list of types, I have a tree, so I need to do depth first, which in theory should be easy, but I'm pretty lazy. No, depth first is okay, that just means just go through the constructor arguments first, right? I think. Let's try it. So for each service in services, we want to generate fields for the services constructor arguments. I think that's a depth first search. That seems too easy. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think that's going to do it, isn't it? I don't know. Let's find out. Stop thinking, start experimenting. This is always my problem with the job interviews and whatever that do whiteboard coding. It's like, I don't think in real life, I trial and error. All right, what do we got? Oh God. Okay, we've got a lot. Oh dear. Oh, we have so much stuff. Oh my god. Now I can't see. Alright. So we are first creating a layout. Well, that has no parameters, so that's okay. Also, Mr. B should get variable name repeatable. If two constructors need the one interface. If two constructors need the one interface, does that happen? Everything's a singleton. So, well, no, not everything, but so anywhere that get variable name is used is a singleton. Therefore, if a constructor said give me an iLayout and an iLayout, they'd always get the same one anyway. So I don't think that's a problem. But I could flip it to go the implementation if that's necessary, but I don't think so. So this is a layout which doesn't take anything, a track serializer doesn't take anything, a game storage takes a track serializer. Yeah, this is working. Awesome. I did the world's easiest depth first search. Okay, cool. And so here's our first test. This should not be a new ASCII art serializer. It should be that. So if it's transient, we're going to stop it all together. And then here we're going to go get type construction. And we pass in fields. Okay, here. So we go if fields contains our service no. E.g. constructor for game board and constructor of train renderer, but ask for an iLayout. Yes, they'll both get the same one. So, okay, this isn't going to work. Unless I make, what do I do if I can make, I can make service iaquatable. Does that work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we want to find the first field where the implementation type is equal to our services implementation type. And I should compare those symbols correctly. And if field isn't null, then otherwise, why not? Do that. And we can go sp.append get variable name for type. I think I've forgotten. Hey Jim, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. How's things? Oh, there's so much output now. I need to change up how I do this. To scroll down to find the end, then wait for it to generate, then scroll up to find the last bit. Okay. Whoa. Oh, it's working. It's working. Look at that. Main page, game, pixel mapper. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, generic types. That's not going to work. Never mind, never mind. This is awesome. I think I can get rid of my indentation now. This should be succinct enough to read, right? So we have a layout, we have a track serializer, we have a system storage that passes in the track serializer. Yes! This is great. Still doing trains. Of course we're doing trains. Trains is the best program ever because it's just made of scope creep. So yes, we're doing trains, but no, we're writing a DI system with a source generator. It's got nothing to do with trains. Okay, let's get rid of this indent stuff because I don't like it. And I don't need it anymore. And we get rid of all lines except for that one, and that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I need to. That's not going to compile. Wait. Alright, I think that's right. So up here then, where we call get service, Ah, now get type construction is now doing this logic, isn't it? Fields. Do we? No, we still need this for transient. Yes. No, wait. No, if it's transient, we want to pass in null here. Otherwise, we want to pass in the fields. Yes, that's what we can do. If it's transient, passing null, otherwise passing fields. Get rid of that. We make this take in a null list. Alright, let's... Fine, we'll be lazy and we'll make it a new list. If you want to see next time on trains.net. Oh, well, thank you, Scott. I didn't realize what you're doing. Yes, join the Discord. Watch on YouTube, as you wish. We've only been doing source generators for 2 nights, but boy is tonight way more productive than last night was. This is so much code. Goodness me. Okay, I've still got one line here I don't like. What do I... Oh, hello. We have a nullable reference type. Yes, we're generating code with the string builder, that's right. Read it and weep. Okay, hang on, what are we doing wrong here? Get type construction, there's still an errant line. Does the comma, that doesn't think, oh, the end of the bracket. Okay, yes, and once you nest them. Yeah, that makes sense. Title, integer. Dave, add this? GitHub, good idea. Let me go over there. Everybody looked up to the clouds for Skynet when they should have been looking at the rails. You know that all these links, Scott, if you look above my head in the blue area, I think they're all there, but that's fine. I can do this. True, you can't click them. Good point. Thank you, Scott. Alright. Oh, this is looking really good. Okay, so we're creating our serializer, we're creating our file system storage, we're passing our serializer. Alright, we've got to get rid of these nullable stuff. It's interesting that it's still, at least it still found it. Like, this was looking for an iGame storage question mark, but it still found file system storage, so that's good. I guess that can be nullable, we just got to get rid of it from the name. Game board, found the game board, which takes a layout, a game storage, and a game thread timer. Oh, look at that, that's transient, so it gets newed up. Yes! This is so cool. Okay. There's some edge cases here. An IEnumerable of object has found an ms.internal. It's not going to work. Oh, I love it. Brute force DI. It's like, you want a type? I will find you a type. Actually, you know what? One thing I'm not doing probably is I don't know if this is everything. I need to make it error if it can't find things. Game parameters. God, this is absolutely impossible to read. And then main page gives you an page. That's awesome. I wonder if this compiles. Self-aware. This is how it starts. This is. It's like, oh, surely there's no such thing as an IEnumerable of objects. Like, no, don't worry. Oh, I've got your back. All right. So should we just let's just do this for now. It doesn't really matter. The other one, I'm sure we're going to have to do something for generics, so I'm sure this is temporary, but at least this will compile. Okay, so I want to do here, if real type is null, then I want an error. Okay, and to error, I need my not my constructor, my context. Oh, I can't do it. I mean, I can, but not easily. All right, so we're going to the other type of error. I've got 2 game storage in that list. 1 game storage question mark and 1 game storage. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so I need to compile the output because that's like in this testbed app. I'm not doing that yet, so that definitely would have flagged that one up. I'm sure, actually maybe not. Oh no, it would have because it would have been duplicate. Yeah, duplicate name. 2 game storages. Game storage. Game storage. Oh, I've got 2 game storage, but they both have question marks actually. Oh no, it's creating another field, so it's assigning the field, but it's also creating one unnecessarily. Yeah, right, I forgot to check whether the field actually had... To generate fields needs to do this as well. Not return, continue. There we go, that's better. It's just covering both cases where you might want a game storage, and you definitely know exactly. Actually, the nullable versus non-nullable is an interesting thing. So this didn't throw an exception, which is good. So we found everything, which is surprising, especially high enumerable of objects. All right, you know what? I cannot read this at all. Let me do this. Copy. Oh, Control C. New file. Paste. Oh no, it didn't copy. Alright, now it'll copy. Now that I've stopped running, I think it'll copy. Nope. Maybe right click. Okay, right click on this. And now I think in here we can go, whoops, we can go sort lines. Sort lines. Okay, that's not the lines I was thinking. Oh dear. Okay. Actually not as many as I thought. So this is... What the... How did that sort lines? Sort lines ascending. Oh, there we go. A static method to create something with a private seed. What? Hang on, sorry. What? Wait, let me catch up on chat. You know how much I love nulls? Yes. I kind of want to see all nullables removed from all constructors. How about a nullable constructor? The nullable constructor is just to make tests. Yes, there are nullables to make testing easier. I think that's the whole static method to create something with a private constructor. Yeah, it's just for testing, which is a bad design. Excuse me. As they should use a layer above, add more abstraction to remove nullable. Well, I mean, you could do it. It's just laziness. I just didn't bother creating, what was it, game storage, I think. I just didn't bother creating a dummy game storage for a test, but I could. I'm a pro streamer now. Let's talk about fast mode. I'm going to go slow mode to have one messy reality. Okay, so this is a very small list. So I think now this isn't doubling up. But the real test will be whether this actually compiles. And here's why I don't think it will. Oh no, I've sorted these alphabetically. Okay, so it might. Yeah, I think the only way to test this now is to see if it compiles. Chances of ending PRs being merged exponentially. No, this is not going to be finished. And anyway, even if it was, this is all behind the scenes. The only change this should make to Git, aside from this project, is deleting this dependency injection file. That's it. So, should be cool. Yeah, okay. I think this is cool. I think this is working, and I think we need to compile it to find out. So let's do that. Let's do that. So we're gonna grab our syntax tree. We're gonna create a new one from our new source. I'm going to output some more lovely thing. Then we go, what do? We go compilation dot add syntax trees. Yeah, and then we output our diagnostics. And I'm going to output all of them. That's what I'm going to do. Because I am a cowboy. Alright, let's see if this compiles, because I think that's kind of the last thing to test before we actually make sure we're finding all the right types. Wow. The annotation, yeah, okay, so I need to get rid of the nullables. The type service locator in conflicts with the imported type in drains. Oh, that's because that's still got the source generator. Nice. Layout is inaccessible. Yeah, okay, and so now I need to make everything public, which sucks. The type view. Oh, we found something that wants a comment view. Oh no, that's probably just main page. Can I convert main page to T? Okay. Cool. We can fix all of these issues. So we cast that one to T, which I think. Do we have to go to object first? Maybe? Keep the original compilation, the one before you inject crap. What for? What am I doing? This one? What am I keeping about it? Or you mean for the final compile? Yeah, so this compilation is just got this in it. Then we call a source generator, and then this adds it in to remove the duplicate types. No, that's not it. So this compilation that adds in the stub, this never goes anywhere. It doesn't escape this method. Like, this is immutable, right? So it's not the same one. So that's cool. This is saying it's duplicate because I'm generating a class here, but I've got the source generator still referenced here. That's all. You can see because it says it's in trains. So we're all good. We're all good. Okay. Still can't convert main page to T though. So I think you can do that. Alright, then we need to make everything public, which, okay. This is where you're going to get your conflicts from, Darren. Game board. Oh, I kind of want to. Yeah, let's do it. Internal class, public class. Why not? Although, let's do it in just there because we don't want to affect comment. 0 replacements made. Well, that worked fantastically. What? Internal class to public class. Make all those privates public too. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Why didn't that work? Do I need a slash? Include subfolders, that's right. Replace. That should have worked, shouldn't it? Remove that first bit. Which first bit? This bit? Oh, as in... Oh, that's a trap for young players. Very clever. Thank you, Scott. Oh god. Okay, well, it's working. So much working. But hey, look, no more errors about casting. 42 references. Save it all. Why is it only complaining about 5 types being inaccessible? That's a worry too. Look at all those warnings. Do not declare visible instance fields. Nice. Class list of object. Okay, cool. Wow, look at that. The only error we got was list of object, which we know is wrong already, and the annotation. Okay, let's fix up the annotations first, because I have a feeling... why did I open a separate set of windows? Who knows? I have a feeling I can be dodgy with that nullable. What I can do is in here. So I'm looking for this type. I can go type to create equals type to create dot with nullable annotation. Nothing. No, I can't. Type symbol to name type symbol. Oh, I reckon it still would be. Let's see if that works. Everything is public. Let's have no visibility at all. Look, why can't we all just get along? I mean, it's that simple, folks. Okay, the annotation. So we still got one. We still got one of these wrong. Now we've got to find it. Let's play find the question mark. Oh, look at this. I knew a logic. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh god. There it is. No, it's not. Yes, that's it. Okay. So this is a problem we need to fix anyway. So IEnumerable of object, that's coming from ordered list. And this is where our DI gets fancy. So much so that I'm tempted to check this in now, because I actually want to get rid of the ordered list class altogether. Yes, we can nuke IEnumerable of object, exactly. IEnumerable object is on ordered list. Hey, thank you Abumask for following. Welcome aboard the train, as it were. Make your DI act like the other DI should. Excuse me. I don't remember why this wasn't T. There might have been a reason, but I don't remember why. And I wonder what this is going to do with it now that it is. But yeah, this whole class can go away. This bit of code should be in the DI, where it just generates things in the right order. Ooh, couldn't find anything for IEnumerable of layer renderer. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, right. So this is the ordered list of iLayer renderers has been injected. It's found ordered list of T and it's trying to construct that, which needs an IEnumerable of the. You need to build those yourself. Yes, so what I need to do is I need to remove ordered list and have anything that's using it directly take in an IEnumerable of T, but then wherever anyone wants an IEnumerable of T, I go and find the layer renderers and order them. And that's an interesting thing too. This code here, this only ever finds one implementation, and that's wrong. Ordered list of T is fine. No, why? Ordered list of T is useless. Why? If I use ordered list of T, that means at runtime, this is still using reflection. Do it all in DI. Do it all in the source generator. Their attributes are not going to change. This needs to find implementations, though. That's interesting. Well, no, only for IEnumerable. All right, so let's have a special. Let's have a special. Let's have a special case. Look, even my comment says implementations. Let's have a special case. So if type to create, I need to find IEnumerable. Tape the code by hash. Oh dearie dearie me. Oh dearie me, Darren. Oh dear. IEnumerable is system corrections generic IEnumerable of T. Don't need that. So if you haven't seen that syntax before, the squiggle 1 is how generic types are represented in metadata. 1 being it has one type argument. I love veal. Can you deliver me some veal? Maybe not now, it's 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so I'm going to pass this in everywhere. Not there, not there. Whoa, missed one. Yep. T. Okay. I love doing this. This is my new favorite pastime, is writing a symbol comparison wrong and then using the thing, because then I never have to remember the symbol equality compare.default.equals. PO Box stream. Sponsor me on Deliveroo. Wait, is that a thing? I actually used Deliveroo last week for the first time ever. This week. What day is it? I don't know. I think it was this week. Okay, so if it's an IEnumerable, now we want to go... Okay, we need to get its type arguments, and I'm going to be lazy and assume there's only one. And I want to find implementations of type to find in the compilation. Alright, this return, I can make this a I can do this. IName type symbol. Hang on. Let me promote that to a real method. Okay. Find implementations. Could have a Deliveroo Trains.net crossover where they only deliver our trains. We'll call it Deliveroo. I don't live close enough to a train station for that to work, but otherwise I have no problem with it. Type to find compilation. Okay, so I want to do, what did you do? So we get the global namespaces, names of yeah. Same code, but with the word yield in front. And in fact, let's be lazy, because we love being lazy. Type to find, sure. I could make that back into a local method now. Okay, so we're going to find that. What's wrong with that? Can I convert from iType symbol to IName type symbol? Oh. I wonder if that matters. As long as this compiles, I don't really care. Cool. Alright, so now we've found all of the types. We now want to steal the code from here. No, we don't, because it's completely useless. What do we want to do? We want to order by attributes. Ah, now I need to pass in the other. What is it? I need to pass in another type here first. As a default, where the at. Stop it! Attribute equals the order attribute dot order. Yeah, okay, I think that works. You know what I should do? These attributes should be moved into the DI and they should be generated. That would be cool too. But I did call it out order attribute. Alright, let's pass that in everywhere. I'm going to put it in front of iNumeral T just for fun. I'm going to compare my symbols correctly. Dot order. Oh, wait. I can't do that. Set type. Attribute class. Yes. I can't do this. I'm thinking reflection. Hang on, let me pass this into here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so this gets the attribute definition. So this is the constructor arguments, and I want the first one, and then I want its value. And I think I can cast that to an int, which is here. God, if this works, I'll be very surprised. And I've just unboxing a possibly null value. Let's see what happens. There's an FAQ to get attributes on in the doc you had before. Oh, really cool. Thank you. Let me find that. Bring it on screen. Nope, wrong one. No, wrong one. Nope. Wait. This one. Attribute. Get applied attributes. Great. Okay, so we get the attributes, yes. That's getting the single one, that's fine. So we find the attribute class, yes. Primitive value, yeah, value. Constructor argument 0 to value. Cast to an int, awesome. Love it when I guess right. This didn't work. Couldn't find anything for iNumeral of iLayer. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Do we still output the output? No, because I'm throwing an exception. That's annoying. Okay. Let's assume, so now we have our types in order. So what is our real type here? Our real type is going to be list of T. You know what I hate? I've decided I officially hate finding all of these types at the front here and having to pass them in. List of T, because this is just annoying. Ah, dear. Although it's probably my crappy code layout that causes it. And we want to pass it in here as well. Okay. Can I just make this go away, please? No, just, I don't care about unboxing a possibly null value. Alright, fine. So, okay, we have a list of T, so now we need our real type is list of T, but we need to specify a type argument. So I guess that's with type argument? No. Huh. You're in a static context, just shove them on static props. That doesn't help me pass anything into the IEnumerable though. I still need to construct an IEnumerable to pass in. So I still need to work out how to construct a list of these things. I mean, yeah, I don't have to pass them into the constructor of list of t, but I can. But I still need to work out how to construct a list of t. So, oh, construct. Oh my god. Thank you, Rosalind. Okay, so this is type to find. Oh, this is awesome. You need to emit list of t. Yes. So real type. This is here I'm emitting, right? In your string builder. Yes, that's what I'm doing. So I'm adding list of t as a service that I will use. So that's my list. So then I can go. I think this should work. Service type to find. No, type to create. So IEnumerable of train or whatever. Services to add list service. But it will be special because you'll need to add inline constructor call all types. Add inline constructor call all types. I don't understand what you mean. I can just go new list of string. Isn't there an argument? There's a thing here that takes params, isn't it? Oh, it takes an IEnumerable. Oh, I see what you mean. Is that what you mean? Yes, I thought there was a params constructor of list. I was going to be... I wonder if I can do it with an array. I wonder how you can construct an array. Yeah, type to find dot construct array. Nope. What is it? Special type. Is there a special type dot array? Ooh, there's an array. That's interesting. Actually, yeah, I know I can do this. I can do this. Yes, an edge case for sure, but I can still do this. This is still the type to create. My list services implementation type is my list. My list services is list is true. No, let's go with use collection initializer is true. And then I can just output the collection. And I could be lazy and just pass these in as constructor arguments as well. But maybe I won't be lazy. No, I do need to do that, don't I? Because these might have constructor, yes. So I need to do this. Yeah, okay. So that can inform the creation, but then what I need to do here is I need to I need to loop through all the types, and I actually need to call generate again, because these things I'm injecting will have their own constructors. So this is list service, this is thingy, that's that, and then we can return. I think that'll work. This is kind of cool. You'll have to edge cases, you won't have a single implementing type. Single implementing type. So, do I pass the same list in? Or do I need to create a new list every time? I don't think I do. Oh, did it fail? Bill failed. Use collection. Oh, forgot to save all again. I think I can use the same list, as they will all be called their interface. All be called their interface. Oh, they'll all be called iRenderer. Good point. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna swap get variable name to. Oh, I should have made this take a service. I can just do this, right? Is a field a list of? Is a field a service? Yeah. Let's do this. There we go. You don't know the implementation type. Why not? What? When you're coming from an interface. What? Of course I do. What are you talking about? Why don't I know the implementation type? I mean, it didn't work, but that's not the point. Why don't I? I'm setting the implementation type. It's a list. It's a list of T. And these types, these are all implementation types. So this type, you know what? I can also do this. I can press F5. No, in the name for the non-list items. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, well that doesn't work. Back up here, please. Okay, so what's our type we're creating? It's an IEnumerable of train render. Okay, so I'm guessing this doesn't work. Alright, type to create. So this is going to be, what is it, base? Get, I saw something, generic, construct unbound generic type. Sure. That didn't work. IEnumerable thingy. What is IEnumerable of T? It's IEnumerable of T. Oh. Okay, I will construct an unbound type of that as well. That should work. Yay, the system works. Okay, so we find our types. And our types are... is it empty? Oh, it's an exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Oh. Okay, I guess this warning here was prescient. Okay, let's put a breakpoint on there, as horrible as that is. So we're going to construct a list of iLayer renderers. That's correct. And we're constructing our, yeah, so this is right. Our implementation type is that list, which is also right. So that just means the variable will be called list iLayer renderer, which is fine. All right, now we're going to go through these types. So contour renderer. Now I want to add a thing on there. Okay. Do we have an attribute? We do. What's our attribute? What's A? Okay. A PE attribute data. Sure. So not that one. Not that one. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Stop. Contour renderer. Oh, that has an attribute. That has an attribute. That's annoying. That's very, very annoying. Let me just space this out a bit so I can put on some better breakpoints. That's, well, it doesn't help really. I wonder if this will throw an exception when it's not an unbound generic type as well. Probably will. I should find out. You don't know the implementation type when coming from an interface. I really don't understand that sentence because I have to know the implementation type. That's the whole point of this DI, is it goes and finds implementation types. When coming from an interface for an I... We'll see, we'll see. I suspect you're right, and I just don't understand. But I don't know, because I don't understand. Okay, what is type to create main page? Will this throw an exception? It will. Okay. So let's fix that first. I can't scroll to see if there's an issue, so we shall see. No, you can't. Is generic type. And okay. So what is T? T is contour renderer. So what are our attributes on T? We have 3 attributes. One is an order attribute. Excellent. So why? First by default where the attribute class equals the order attribute. So 1, 2, nullable. What the? That wasn't even in the list, was it? Oh no, there we go, order attribute. That's true. So that's going to return. Oh, I guess it's not contour. Yes, I don't know why I thought it would be the first one. Okay, hang on. Yes, right, of course. Who says it's the first one? Let's find out which one it is. What is T? High cacheable layer renderer. Ah! Okay. Stop. That's cool. I'm surprised that didn't break before. If not, X is abstract. Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't break on something else before. I guess I got lucky. I don't like this code at all. I want to fix it. And actually, I'm going to allow for null anyway, because order should be optional. But let's see if this works. Oh, couldn't copy. This is not going to work. Oh, it works. Cool. Object reference asset instance of an object. That doesn't help me. Okay, we got rid of our squiggles. Let's go back to .NET Watch. Is .NET Watch still watching? Oh, it's still watching. Excellent. No, object reference offset to an instance of an object. Line 192. Services. Oh yeah, right. This bit. You know what? Let's fix this. Let's fix that. That was always silly. Oh dear. I hate it when the crappy code I write earlier in the evening comes back to haunt me later in the evening. Nope, still couldn't find anything for iLayouts. Ooh, now this one's... Alright, well we got past... Let me see what this list looks like, because... So iLayout, there's 2 other funny ones, and iLayout is one of them, but that looks like ordered list might be right. What? Object reference again. Get variable name 151. Okay, well. I don't understand. Okay, let's. Why is this ever null? Evidently, you're 100% correct, Scott, as expected. Real type equals null. Oh, well, that doesn't count because I was throwing an exception. Yes, it absolutely is nullable, and I should have absolutely done that. And in fact, that is exactly what has just happened, is nullable annotations have now made me find this bug. Okay. So we got a bunch of compilers, but let's just see what ordered list looks like. Oh my god. I can't find anything. Okay. The blue palette is the blue palette. Excellent. And then we are creating an IEnumerable off-train palette called list trains iTrain pallets, and it is set to a new collection generic list of iTrain pallets. And okay, it passes in on construct, fine. That is gonna work. So that is gonna work. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. I think I just need to change the construction. If I can remember what I called the method that does it. Type construction? Yes. Okay, so type construction. So if it's one of them, okay, so it's a new list of that. Okay, so if we want to use construction initializers, then we want the closing brace, then we want the opening, sorry, closing bracket, opening brace, then we do that, and we do this. I think that's it. It's really hard to think in terms of what this code will look like, especially given this spaghetti that we now have. This almost makes me want to just have a whole other method that does this because it's so hard to read. Okay. Find the list. Find the pallets. Train tool. That'll do. Tools. So we have a list of tools which has a yes, and then it passes them all in. I think that should compile. No argument given to game parameters. Okay, so we have a few problems. Ah, no, wait. Oh no, game parameters. That's right. The track layout one I'm expecting. I think. Yes, iLayout track, that's expected. That's expected. Game parameters is not expected. Why is that? And game state. Oh, that's iLayout a track. Okay. What's going on with game parameters? Nature renderer. Game parameters. Oh, can I search in here? No. Wait, no, maybe I can. iGame. No. Did we not find iGame parameters? This is so annoying to look at. Game parameters. Interesting. Why didn't it find it? There's iGame parameters. There it is. What was the class? I remember it was a nature renderer. I wonder if that's because of this. Those are all cacheable layers. Okay. Ah dear, now I've got to find where that's called. God. It may just be order. As in order of where these things are defined. Oh, it says there's no argument given. Oh, right, because we're not outputting anything for this. Yes, right. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, you're probably right. So if we find nature renderer, we're probably only supplying with one argument to the constructor. God, this is hard to read. This is like the worst thing I've ever done. Sorry, I'm like staring in at the screen, but I can't see it otherwise. There's too much text. It's a wall of horribleness. Rendering, no. Layer renderer. So I think I can just get rid of ordered list now. We essentially have an extra layer of indirection. Oh, happiness renderer. Still going up. Diagnostics trains. Train render, no. Track layout renderer. Yes, there it is. So track layout renderer is passing in track renderer and then game parameters, but I bet you in the middle there's an iLayout of tracks. Yeah, iRenderer of tracks. Okay, cool. Oh wait, hang on, that one's not special. iRenderer of track is not special, is it? Here, in fact, it's right here. Oh no, it's iLayout. Got it. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we can completely just delete this class. But let's not. Let's do iLayout next. Oh, but I don't want to. I have two problems. Number one, I haven't finished my tea. Number two, it's getting late. And a surprise third problem, I don't know what to do about iLayout because I don't like the way that I did it the first time. So iLayout renderer, interesting that Func is not here, which is actually factory. Maybe that just works by magic now. Maybe nothing used it in the end. I don't know. But so filtered layout. See these filtered layout things? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It is basically saying if you find an interface that's... No, what was it? I've forgotten. If you find a class that implements iStatic entity, then hook it up to an iLayout. And I hate that. I really do. That feels horribly specific. And I don't know what to do about it. I could just say, hey, if you see a iLayout, then construct a filtered layout in the same way that I did. I'm losing all my code. In the same way that I did for list of T. So yeah, here I could totally just say, yep, like, so this is looking for an IEnumerable of T. I could just look and say, well, look for an iLayout of T. That would work, but you know, not a huge fan. We should do this. I can't think of a better way to do it though. I would like all of these to exist, please. Yeah, alright. I can't think of a better way to do it, so we just do it like this for now, and maybe we'll fix it up later. iLayout Squiggle one. Is it in Engine? It is in Engine. Awesome. Okay, and then we are also going to need, what was it? Filtered layouts. Yep. And that's, of course, in the wrong namespace. Ugh. That's annoying. That's gonna fail if I break things, but okay. You know what I should do? Known types. Transient, order, layout, filtered, IEnumerable, list. Generate me the world, please. Thank you very much. Public. Fix naming violation on document. In document. Do it all. Damn it. Nope, too quick. Sometimes you're too quick, sometimes you're not. Okay. And then we get rid of all of these things. No dumps. Much better. We're going to get rid of it from the actual method, which is here. Get rid of all of these. This is known types. Much better. Okay. Oh, I spelled it wrong. God. Oh, that's alright. Only two spots. Okay, I can do all this on one line now. So it's really, like, really ugly. Yes, look how ugly. Okay. Cleaning up code. And I'm going to get rid of these because we don't really need them anymore. Alright, so else if all of that guff. So if we find the layout of T, which is actually an I layout of T, then we only have one type to find. I think that makes sense. I type symbol to I name to type symbol. And then we're going to construct a filtered layout. And we're going to construct it with our type to find. Oh wait, no, wait, these are, no, we don't have to find implementations. These are the actual types. Type to create, yes, so this is entity type. We're going to construct an entity type. Okay, so now let me think about this. Layout. Service. Our implementation type is layout. We don't want to use a collection initializer. And now hang on. What does filtered layout take in its constructor? This is why I don't like it. I have to find the I layout to pass in. Okay, so I need to find the implementation of its first constructor argument, right? Type to create type argument 0, real type, type to create, yes. I think I'm so very confused. Okay, hang on. Filtered layout. No, I need the filtered layouts constructor. Yes, yes. So the filtered layout is this. And now the I layout is find implementation for the layout constructor 0.type parameter type parameter 0.type. Ah dear. that's the eye layout. I probably don't actually need to do that, do I? No, I can just call this and it'll do it, won't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this is not as hard as I thought for some reason. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We just want to call it for our layout, and we're going to pass it back. Okay, I think that might be it. I think I was overthinking. Yes, the only thing is we're specifically using filtered layouts because we can't find it dynamically, but boy, I would like to fix that. I just don't know how. Like maybe an attribute on something. When the bit filtered layout is filtered layout, the structure is just character layout. Yes, I hopefully think maybe I have done all of that, but evidently not. But okay, back to debugging. At some point. Okay, so this would be a eye layout of T. Oh, this needs to be an unbound generic type. Where am I doing that? Here, this needs to be this. Pretty sure. And I think if this works, I might call it a night. Even though this isn't technically working, I feel like it's very close. Whoa, nope. Okay, line 194 again. That's probably a good sign. That is a good sign. We just need to tweak some stuff. Oh, did it not find filtered layout? Filtered layout. Filtered layout is generic. So it needs to be a squiggle 1. And therefore when we construct it, yeah, that's right. Okay. Try again. Oh, does this need to be unbound as well? Oh my god! Oh my god! Compilation results, nothing! Oh my god! You've got 20 minutes till the next work meeting. What are you doing, you madman? God. Wow, this compiles. Should we try it? I don't see how this can work. I just don't trust that this can work at all. But it compiled. Oh my goodness me. Okay. So now the fun part, I guess. We kill .NET Watch. We hang up our terminal. Say hello to Solution Generator, Solution Explorer. I know words, I know them. Uncomment that and rebuild. My goodness me. And set that as startup. Oh, I need to wait. My goodness me. Oh, is it possible it could work? Like, there's no way. This has to throw. There's no way this doesn't throw. Absolutely no way. The type name layout conflicts with... No, that's okay. That's just stupid names. One failed. You interacted. Goodness, I haven't done a nice guy. Unable to convert from object to... Oh, is this because I changed the ordered list? Yes, this is because I changed the ordered list parameters. I don't want to get rid of ordered list just now. I can do that. Yes. Okay. Control F5. No, wrong app. Oh dear, come on. Come on, trains. There's only 5 of you still watching, but... Wait. No. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. This is still commented out. And I want to put a breakpoint there because I don't trust it. Slow down. That was too easy. Can I step into the code? Okay. I love it. Look, the guy's not found. F10. Oh my goodness me. It works. It works. It works. Everything works. This is amazing. Oh my goodness me. Boy, oh boy. This is why I can't sleep after streaming. Because sometimes things work. Woohoo! Look at that. I can't believe this. I am seriously shocked. So the factory stuff, obviously I got rid of all usages of that. Because I didn't do anything for that. Oh my god, it works. Ooh. A bit slow. That's new. I am not getting into drawing bugs now. No, is not the time. I'm going to blame you, Scott, because you changed the tree renderer. Those sawtooth graphs of memory usage were performing, damn it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I think I can delete the old DI. And I think I can delete the ordered list. And I think we can do this. We can do this. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Slow down, slow down. Let's just... Okay. Some progress commits is probably a good idea. Alright, let's do the following. So all of this will be staged, and this is make everything public. There's your merge conflicts. Accidentally the whole thing, indeed. This one can be make a real test bed. I mean, this diff is just going to be a world of fun. Look at that. Jeez. Make source generator is great. No, never mind. I can't spell. I accidentally... Dentally? Is that dentally? The whole source generator. Thank you, Scott. You may take full credit for that thing. Alright, now we can get rid of this. And we put this back in here. And we delete this fella. And what else do we do? What else do we do? We don't have one of them anymore. We get rid of ordered list. Hang on. Let's see if it still works. Because otherwise, yeah, ordered list is maybe going to be wrong. It works. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Alright. Progress commits. Remove old DI, that is... Well, upon reflection... Alright, now ordered list. So ordered list can go. It's gone. Wasn't there one other? Oh, factory. Factory... What was that for? I can't remember what this was for. Oh, context. Is this the only thing that uses context? Wait. Oh, okay. Nothing uses context anymore. Well, that's a pity. Oh well. Ordered list becomes iNeural. I think that's right. Save LM. Why have I got two windows now? Like, where did you come from? Now this will be a big test because this now has to generate the right code. And it did not. Okay. Oh. That's okay. What else you got? That's got to be old. That probably needs a using statement. Yep. What's wrong with that? Cannot apply indexing. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Night, Darren. Yeah, I really need to go to bed too. I'm going to be awake for 400 hours and I have a meeting at 6 tomorrow. Yay! And we don't need that. Oh my god, I can do the whole package. Your new one will not be found. What? We can just do that, I think. Yes. Awesome. And yeah, okay. Try again, try again. Come on. Something or other. Hey, I think I missed Kingpin 3K and Abu Mask. Thank you for following. I apologize. I was a bit heads down there for a bit. Everything works. I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked. Look at that. They're even in the right order. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Did I name the train? I did name the train. I named it The Little Train That Could. Cool. What did I just change in here? Oh, using statement. Actually, let's get rid of... Here's the fun part. Get rid of this thing. And then I'm going to bed. And you should too. Go away. Why are you down there? God, Visual Studio. Non-nullable implementation type is uninitialized. Oh, I don't care. I love that. Yes, null. Shut up. There you go, it's initialized now. Catch up. Use local function? Sure. Alright, never mind. If you stop complaining over here, you have. Alright, excellent. Thank you all for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed if you stuck around this whole time. I am absolutely flabbergasted this works. Hey, we're not getting the slows anymore. Well, there you go. Hey, it was all Ordered List's fault. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. I need to commit this and I am gone. We are done. Remove ordered list. Who would have thought that in 2 hours, well, okay, almost 3, 2.5 hours, you can actually almost basically write a source generator from scratch that replaces a DI system. I'm flabbergasted. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I really had fun. I should now find someone to raid, but you know what? I can't be bothered because I'm really, really tired and I might just go to bed. But let me just check if my friend Emad is still streaming. He's not. So that'll do. I leave you to find other streamers on your own. Thanks for hanging out. Join the Discord. Follow on YouTube. And if you want to play it, releases will be on GitHub. There's all of the things. Thank you, thank you. Good night. See you next Wednesday at 8:30.